Hello,
Hello, welcome to the live.
what's your name?
My name is Vegan Foot Soldier.
Why are you a vegan, foot soldier?
Well, that's a good question. I came across the right information. For most of my life, I ate meat like everybody does. And then I came across the information that you don't need to be healthy. And I thought, if you don't need to eat it to be healthy, why am I doing it? And I realized there's no good justification to kill animals if we don't need to do it. And we don't have a very good reason.
So there's two aspects in what you just said. You first of all, you said it's to do with health, and then you was talking about the
No,
slaughter of animals. You
nothing,
don't need
nothing
to
to do
eat
with that.
animals to be healthy, is what you said.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, everyone
So,
should be able to live a healthy lifestyle. So long as you can be healthy, then there's no justification to be paying for animals to be killed.
right. So what does that entail? How are you healthy being a vegan?
A vegan diet is healthy for human beings, and that's backed up by the science. The
Right.
British and
Okay. Okay. But before that, what would a vegan diet, a healthy vegan diet, consist of?
a well-balanced vegan diet would consist of nuts, fruits, seeds, legumes, beans. Just a variety of all sorts of things.
How many of them sorts of things are produced, manufactured, or grown in this country?
Most of them. Most of
Like
them are.
what? So
Yeah.
what would a typical vegan diet in the UK? What's your
I mean,
typical vegan
look,
diet?
basically anything that you eat, I eat, but I just make a vegan
I'm
version of
asking
it.
you to explain rather than
No,
being vague because you're trying to make an
I'm not being
argument.
vague. I'll expand on that. So, like, let's say you've got a beef lasagna. I'll take the beef out and I'll put in some lentils, or maybe I'll put in some corn mince or something. So I'll replace it for something. Instead of having cow's cheese, I'll have vegan cheese. Do you see what I mean?
And you think vegan cheese is healthy?
No, I definitely don't. But I also know that cow's cheese is not healthy. They're both
No,
unhealthy.
but yeah, right. But you can't try and suppose that one thing is better than another when it's not clearly
Oh, I'm not.
not.
I'm not. No, I'm saying that they're both junk food. Cheese
Right,
and
right.
vegan cheese are both junk food.
Right. Well,
Absolutely.
I would posit that most processed vegan friendly food is actually soy junk.
All processed food is junk.
Right.
All
Right. As
processed
long
food.
as we understand that. So you're saying lentils is a good substitute. So you obviously don't just eat lentils, foot soldier.
No,
What else do you eat?
chickpeas. There's different types of lentils. There's different types of everything, right?
Right, you got green
Uh,
lentils, you got orange lentils, you got pui lentils. Right. So you got
no,
lentils. Just say you got lentils. So what else other than lentils do you eat?
look, I'm not going to go into the individual things.
Well, this is the
Um,
thing, though. If you're trying to make a
look,
case.
look, this is what I would say. If you understand the why, then the how is easy. If you understand
Well, this
why
is
we
well,
should,
this is the first question that I asked you. I asked you why you are. This is
yeah,
the thing. I'm trying to
absolutely.
understand the premise.
So
This is what I said to you. Is it about health or is it about virtue signaling for the poor animals?
neither. It's not about either. It's about not wanting to be responsible for animal cruelty.
So it's virtue signaling to be some sort of saint for the
Hang on a minute.
animals.
So if I refuse to kick a dog because I think kicking dogs is wrong, I'm virtual signaling. That doesn't make any
No,
sense.
if you refuse to eat meat because you
If I
believe that
refuse, if I refuse to pay someone to kill animals so that I can eat their dead body, that's virtual signaling.
yes,
But if I refuse to pay someone to have a dog fight, that would be not virtual signaling.
I mean dogs are. I think you can't try and draw parallels between man's best friend and like animal that has been raised to be killed and eaten as meat.
Well, dog fighting, those dogs in dog fighting, they're bred for that purpose. That's what they're raised to do.
Mm, yeah, I mean, I don't agree. I think that's a false equivalence, to be quite honest
I
with
think,
you.
Jim, do you know what I think you do? I think every time you don't like something that is morally better than, and you know it's morally better, you just say, "Oh, that's
Yeah, but
virtue
right.
signaling."
So this is what I was asking.
Oh,
Like, I
you're
was
virtue
asking, I
signaling.
was asking if it was about a virtue signal, and you tried to say no, right? But really
No,
and truly, at the crux of the issue, it is about virtue signal. It is
I
about
mean,
being
this is what you
morally
do. I mean,
superior.
no,
Your whole argument is about being morally superior than others, right? That's where
no.
that's. Well,
Sentience. Every time,
you literally just accused me of having an
every
issue with
time,
people that are morally superior to me.
every time you come
When
across
you're,
someone with an opinion you know is something a
how can
moral
you say
issue,
that every time anything if you've only just met me?
because you came straight on here and you're like, oh, is it because you're morally
I'm
superior?
trying to find out. You're doing a live, so I'm trying to find out what your position is and why.
Well, I think if you're trying to find out, that's fine, but then you don't insert that into the conversation
What do you
as
mean?
though I'm trying to.
I still haven't managed to get a straight answer out of you, geezer.
Mate, I've been answering everything. What is
Right.
it? What's the next question?
So what is the reason for your veganism?
Oh, I mentioned that before. I said because I don't want to be responsible for unnecessary animal cruelty.
And you failed to see the virtue in which you were signalling there.
There's no virtue of it. If I refuse to kick a cat, that's not me doing something nice. That's not a good thing.
Right.
I'm not.
And then you tried to say that dogs that are bred for fighting
Yeah.
should be allowed to fight.
No.
That's not what you said.
Let me ask you a question. If you refuse if you refused to go to a dogfighting ring because you don't agree with dogfighting, if you refuse to do it, is that virtual signaling?
Uh, well, I'll
Or
tell
is
you
that
where the virtue signalling comes into play because it's a nuanced thing. It would be virtue signalling to then espouse some sort of moral superiority over people that are doing it. That's the
all
issue
right?
at play.
Well, let me just show you something because that's quite interesting. The point that you make. But I would say, look, this is more accurate. All non-vegans think that they're better than other
No,
animals because
because
they
they're
feel
not
like
the
they're
ones that
better than people
espouse that, though. Rhetoric, is it? That's
No,
your
you
rhetoric.
do.
That's your
You do.
argument. Your
No.
condemnation. That's what you're.
You literally think that you're better than others, so much to the
That's
point.
literally your whole thing, geezer.
No, that's what you're doing. That's your thing.
How is
Your
that?
point
How
is
is
you
that?
think you're so much better than animals that they don't even deserve to live.
I
They don't
didn't
even deserve
say
life.
that. How did I say that? I've just
Your actions
blatantly
say it.
said that a dog.
Your
I've just
actions say it.
blatantly said that a dog is a man's best friend. So how do you suppose that makes any sense? What you're trying to say?
Well, what about pigs and cows, the ones that you pay to have killed?
Right, the ones that were put on the earth to feed us.
Who put them on the earth? What are you
God.
talking about? Oh, so now you're saying God put them on the earth for us to eat?
So now what I presume by your manner towards that idea is that you are a bit of anti-God sentiment within you.
No.
No, no,
If
no.
you believe in God, that's fine. But if you're going to say that the Bible justifies eating animal, I'll be interested to hear what you've got to say on that.
You'd would you find it in your time to go and read the Bible if I could show you the passage where it says that?
I've read parts of the Bible, and I know that in the Garden of the Garden of Eden, all of the things that they ate were plants and vegetables and
Yeah.
fruits. They didn't eat
Right.
animals.
Right.
In
They didn't
God's
go to the
perfect
toilet then either. Did you know that?
Yeah, in God's perfect place, they didn't need to kill animals. In the beginning of the Bible and the end of the Bible are both vegan worlds. The lion will sit with the lamb in peace.
Right, yeah, and on that note, they're all fucking LGBTQ positive as well, isn't it?
Uh, well, I mean, it doesn't actually state in the Bible anywhere that it says that you can't be with a man.
Yeah, it does. It says it's an abomination, mate, in Leviticus
Oh, yeah.
18:22.
Do you know what it also says? It says that if you're to have,
But what you say doesn't matter because you're wrong. So you've just said
it,
something that's wrong. I've directly quoted you the scripture where
all right,
it
fair enough,
contradicts
fair enough.
what you are saying.
Okay, I'll take that on board. You got me there. All right, fair
But
enough.
so what
But it
else?
also
So
says
what weight does what you say? What weight does
no,
your
you
words
corrected me, and
carry?
I accept that. Are we not allowed to get things wrong ever? Are we not allowed to go?
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's
you're
the
right.
attitude, though, isn't it? You don't seem
Okay,
very humble or with much
I just
humility.
said. I just said that. Also, it says in the Bible that you're not allowed to have sex unless it's in order to make a baby. So if you were to do anything other than
Oh, it doesn't. It says you're not allowed to commit fornication, which is
God even
promiscuous sex,
uh,
which is without being married.
no, God even punished people and even killed someone because they had sex where it wasn't going to produce a baby. I don't have the
What?
chapter and
Where?
verse.
Where does it say that?
Right. Well, follow me. I'll get that information to you. I can find that. There you go. I followed you back. Then we can communicate, and it does say that. It sounds to me like you don't even know your own Bible.
No, you're trying to quote it. You tell me where it says that. I showed you exactly where it says that. 1822 Leviticus. It's an abomination for a man to lay with another man as he would with a woman. Right. So
Either
you've
way,
just tried to say something. So you tell me where to look it
you've
up.
got to know
Don't
about
say
it.
follow me, I'll
I,
follow you back. That's a nonsense. We're having a debate.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
because we've got to go away and do further
No, we
research.
don't. We don't. We
Right.
don't. It's
Either
not that.
way,
It's not that hard.
if,
It
if
really ain't
God
that
said,
hard. You
if
could
God
get it up in
said,
your background now.
listen, if God said like, oh, it's okay to, oh yeah, like for example, when it comes to intercourse with underage human beings, there's nothing in the Bible about that.
What are you
There's
talking
nothing
about now?
about paedophilia. There's nothing in the Bible about it. But we know it's wrong. How do we know that's wrong? But there's nothing in the Bible. How do we know that's wrong? Well, we know because we don't need the Bible to tell us what's right and wrong.
So you're a moral relativist now.
Well,
You're a virtue
what are we talking about?
signaling moral relativist. Fucking A, mate.
Moral
So
relative.
so
What are you
how do
talking
we
about?
know what's right and wrong without the Bible? Is the question, yeah?
Well, that would be. I know how to do it without the Bible, but I'm asking you because you're using the Bible to defend stuff.
Right, so your question for me is then but you've just answered your own question then, haven't you?
Well, no, because I don't work off your system. Your system is the book says so. My system is I don't care what the book says. I have a different
So,
system.
but I'm asking you then, I'm spinning it round on you, how, as a moral relativist, where does your morality come from? Where do you get your moral compass from?
I guess it's do unto others as they do unto you. Like, you know, if
So
I
the
wouldn't.
golden rule, so the first
Yeah.
thing you say to me is the golden rule, which is directly from what?
Well, no, yeah, but it comes from the Bible. I'm not saying that
It
the
comes
Bible
from the
not that bad. I
Bible.
mean,
So without the Bible, then,
well,
soldier,
that's
where would you be without the Bible and without your golden rule?
well. I mean, it was written in the Bible. I'm sure it wasn't the first place it was written. The Bible is only 2,000 years old. There's plenty of scriptures written before that. And
No, but I'm asking
The
you
Bible
quite
is known for
simply.
stuff.
I'm asking you quite simply because you tried to detract from the fact of the word and what it means and its implications and the severity of such what would happen without it. Now, I'm asking you, without it, you said there's other old scripture. Okay, fine, but I'm asking you, like,
Half of the
what?
Bible is from other scripture.
Well, look, that's a different thing. What are you talking about? Do you know where the Bible come from? The Bible was transcribed by 72 Jews that were locked in a tower.
Right.
Right? So what do you want to know about the Bible? Like, I don't understand what your thing is, mate.
No, I'm just saying that you asked me where morality comes from. I'd say, you know, I think that's a good
I
start
asked
point.
you simply where your morality comes from, yeah, and you
Yeah.
told me it was the golden rule, yeah, and I said that comes from the Bible. So I'm asking you, as a moral relativist, where your morality comes from, and you said it's the Bible.
No, I'm not saying it's the Bible. That phrase isn't. You can't only prescribe it to the Bible. It's been written elsewhere.
It's an
By
archetype
the
that
way,
comes directly
you can
from the
take
Bible. Do unto
you.
other.
By the way, you can take one sentence from the Bible. Doesn't mean you believe the whole thing. You can say, yeah, that's a good
No,
point.
but
The
I'm not
Bible's
on
got
about the
plenty of
whole
good
thing.
stories
I'm
in it,
asking you where your morality comes from, geezer.
right? And I've told you, I'm saying, yeah, the golden rule. It's about right, isn't it? So let's use that and say, right, if I was a chicken or a pig, I wouldn't want to be hung upside down and killed.
But you're not a chicken or a pig. You're a human.
But if I was, then I
But
wouldn't
what?
want to
That's
have
a
sex.
whataboutism,
That's,
mate. You're
no,
just
it isn't.
nonsensical, ain't ya?
That's like saying,
You've just got no
listen,
logic, mate. You've got the worst sort of autism there is
this,
going, mate. Do you
right,
know that?
so
You've
this
got
is
the
like saying if I was,
worst case of the worst way, man. Like,
this is like saying if I was a woman, I wouldn't want to be sexually assaulted, and someone going, but you're not a woman. It's ridiculous. Of course, I'm not a woman. That doesn't mean I can.
no, because a
Oh
woman's the
no,
same
no, no.
species. Well,
Oh no.
you went
Oh,
ultra
so you're not allowed.
species.
So
You
crossing.
changed the species. It's a different
Oh,
thing.
so crossing the sex barrier is
Right,
fine.
so
But then the species barrier.
do you believe that a chicken, for instance, would be sentient?
A chicken.
Yes. Does a chicken understand its own
According
existence and it understand the troubles of the world and what's going on?
The scientific consensus is that chickens are sentient. That's not my opinion. That's scientific fact.
Where does it say that then? Show me the scientific consensus on that.
But you can check that out in your own time, but
Oh,
no.
mate. All right, I'll just take your word for it this time. Yeah, chickens are sentient. Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's go
Do
off the
you? So,
consensus
do
because
you
that's the
believe?
fact.
Do you believe in the hierarchical pecking order of the world and of species?
Yeah,
Yeah. Do
you mean
do you
you're
think
talking
do you think
yeah,
a chicken's life is worth the equivalent as a human's life? Do you reckon they're the same thing?
no,
They're not. Do you think
no,
we should feel as bad if a chicken died as if a human died?
no.
No. So what's your fucking problem then? They're
What's that got to
food.
do with
It's
anything? What's
food,
that got to do
brother.
with anything?
It's
Like,
grub. God gave it to you to eat.
so if it's not worth exactly the same as a human life, you can kill
No,
it.
you
Is what
give
you're saying.
blessings, you give thanks, you know that it's a life that's been handed over in the Lord's name to make your belly full, and you're thankful for that, and you show respect
Okay.
for that, and you kill it, in a
So let's
humane
say,
way that's going to kill it as fast as possible.
so let's say we're sat there with God, and God says, make a choice, choose to maximize cruelty and suffering, or choose to minimize it by going vegan and not causing
But
unnecessary harm. Which
you're
one
not
would be more?
minimising nothing, are you? That's the thing, mate. That look right. So what your argument? Because I was listening to you before. You were saying to the young girl there. You said that if you're a vegan,
Hmm.
then you're killing less animals, but you're still killing the wildlife that's trying to eat the animals. Is that right?
Yeah, well, there's no way of being perfect on this planet. Unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. We live in the real world,
So
world,
what
Jim.
about fish?
What about them?
Well, how do you feel about fish?
Well, fish are sentient. Again, not my opinion. The scientific fact.
Scientific fact: fish are sentient. Dolphins like to get stoned. Do we eat dolphins?
We don't. We
We
don't.
don't. Why don't we eat dolphins?
Because we don't. But in some parts of the world, they're killed en masse, and no one cares.
Yeah, by fucking trawlers
Yeah,
fishing for tuna, mate.
absolutely. Yeah. Although I am trying to start a dolphin business. So if you are interested in buying some dolphins, there's plenty of good reasons to eat them. And our dolphins are tuna friendly.
Right, am I still in here? Because you seem to have disappeared.
No, I've disappeared. You're still in here, yeah.
Right, sorry, I've sort of lost track of what was going on then. Eating dolphins, I'm reading the screen now. Tuna safe for dolphin meat. Sorry, you said you're going to start a company?
Yeah, starting a company of selling dolphin meat.
Selling dolphin meat?
Yeah, because it's morality is subjective. You can eat what you like. It tastes nice,
No,
and we
morality
don't
is
eat
not.
them.
No, morality is objective. It's written down, mate. It tells you how to behave. You even use it as
Ah,
you even use that yourself as
okay.
how to
This
behave.
is interesting. So if morality is objective and it's in the Bible, then again, going back to that question, because there's nothing about paedophilia in the Bible. How do you know it's wrong?
Bro, when people watch this back and they hear how many times you've gone on about nonsense, you're gonna get some stick. Do you understand that?
Well,
My
no, but I
people,
know it's wrong.
listen, my
You're the
people are
one who
high.
doesn't.
My
You're the
viewers
one
are
who doesn't
highly
seem to know.
anti-nonce, brother. I don't know
You're the one who
what
doesn't
you're
seem
up
to know
to.
why it's
I don't
wrong.
know. I'm starting to get a picture as to why you wear that mask.
Yeah, you're the one who doesn't seem to know why it's wrong, though. That's the weird
What?
part.
Being a
Stop
fucking nonce? Are
projecting.
you
Stop
mental, mate?
projecting.
What are you
Well,
fucking on
I
about?
know why it's
What
wrong,
sort
but
of
you're
what parallels and equivalences are you
right. You're
trying
getting
to draw?
upset. Do I need to end on this
You
live? Because
keep talking about paedophilia,
yeah, but
geezer.
why can't you say why it's wrong? I know why it's wrong, but you can't say why because you believe that morality is objective, and there's nothing about your objective standard in the Bible that says it. So how do you
Hang
know?
on,
I
hang on,
know
hang
now.
on. But this is something you keep saying, and I'm not quite sure that's the truth, mate. I'm sure there's plenty in the
There
Bible where
isn't.
it says you're not supposed to fuck your daughter or
No,
someone your
there isn't
daughter's
anything in
age.
there. Which, you
Hmm?
know, there isn't anything in it.
Right. Well, on this point here, soldier, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, mate, because you're not willing to cite me
No, because
anything that you're trying to quote.
I'm simply saying
You can't pull a reference up. Like when you said to me, it doesn't say anything
how
about
can I
being
pull a
gay.
reference up if it doesn't
Like when you
exist?
said to me, it doesn't say anything about being gay. I said no. In Leviticus
How,
18:22, it says it is an abomination unto the Lord for a man to lie
how
with
can I
another
pull a
man as
reference
he
up?
would with a woman. I
How
have
can I pull
already
a reference up
stated
if it
that.
doesn't exist? There is no
What?
reference to pull up. There is nothing. It doesn't mention it.
It doesn't, right? Okay, so that's how an argument works. Then you make the point, and it's for me to disprove the point. Right? Okay. So it doesn't mention paedophilia in the Bible, so therefore we should all be nonces. That's the argument.
No, because I don't believe morality is objective. I think it's subjective.
Yeah, I know, because you're a moral relativist. I already picked up that ages ago.
So just don't land me with your silly beliefs, because
What?
I don't, I don't agree
Why?
with them.
But we've already, again, I've already established and pointed out to those people watching that my beliefs are actually what your beliefs are grounded in, also, because you've already stated that.
No, I don't believe in objective morality.
No, I understand that, but
I
you
don't
try
believe
to
that you
say
can hold a book and say,
in your subjective moral relativist world, your objective, your subjective idea of morality is I'll do unto people how I want done unto myself.
yeah, it's pretty simple. Like this whole thing, I think you're just trying to get worked up over something.
I'm not. Listen, I'm going to lock off because you've notched yourself right off. People, if you want to see this sort of talking, go and follow the channel. Right. Thank you very much. Go and follow the channel. What'd you think of that then? The worst type of autism, mate.
Very amusing.
Was that not the worst case?
It was pretty. It's a shame that, like, I'm sure there probably is some stuff in the Bible, like, that's both tangentially and directly related to what you were trying to say. But I guess unless you're a Bible scholar, it's different. It's difficult to just pull references out your ass, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's definitely.
He had nothing either, though, so it's just fucking like.
He had absolutely nothing. Every time he was saying something, he was just like, "Well, you can go and check that in your own time." It's like, mate.
No, he kept talking about nonsense, though. You're right, he did nonce himself off.
But anyway, yeah, sorry, that's not what this was about. That was just a warm-up, boys. What we need you to do, boys, 151 of you in the chat. Can we please go and sign the petition? Should we see how many petitions the sign's got? It's got 86 signatures, boys. There's 150 of you in here. Yeah, so
there's 45 people who are able to actually like the stream.
I'm not fussed about a like for the stream, to be completely honest with you. I'd rather the petition was signed. I know. Like,
we're already on the list, so
I sound like a right cunt asking people to sign a petition that everyone knows, in the scheme of things, ain't going to do a great deal. But as Alex so eloquently articulated, it is, even at the very least, it is just about getting the awareness out there that this is a real issue. People are concerned to the extent that they will get a petition for the government, 100,000 bods, and we can get them talking about it in the House of Commons. You know, that would be an absolute blinder, boys. If we could get 100,000 people to sign it, share it, sign it, share it, sign it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the people who started the petition, i.e. Jim, and the people who signed it initially, i.e. some retards, they're the ones who are already going to be on the fucking list, aren't we? On the watch list. As for the Gollywog
talk, the Gollywogs have all been put on hold for the minute because we're actually trying to do something. Like, we're trying to actually impact society in a positive way and force a bit of change, at least a bit of dialogue. So rather than have the world tainted by another thing that is easily misconstrued and too in depth to explain quickly, then we've got to put that on the back burner for the minute.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why don't we just fucking preview the video? Because you can like change it and put it out at some point anyway. This is a basic explanation of what the thing's about, isn't it? It's a little bit lacking in context. The video might motivate some more people to go and sign the petition.
Yeah, but that's a complicated situation in of itself as well.
What's that?
Well, I've had someone else have a go at it as well, and they've got a couple of versions floating about, so I don't really want to put nothing out yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've got the fucking original one, but if you want to keep it in the in production, then fucking
yeah, that's what I mean. That's because it's all fucked up at the minute. I've got a version open on my Premiere Pro now, where I've got both versions in there, and I'm trying to mash them up.
Nice.
But yeah, that's another thing. Hopefully, that will be able to take the petition a bit further as well. If
we're at 102 signatures.
We're 102 signatures. Well, thanks for everyone that has signed it.
Well, we
What's
can
gonna
see
happen
on the
then?
map where people are signing it. Oh, that's good.
Can we see that? Can we?
Yeah, do you want me
Where
to bring it up on one?
Yeah,
Do
go
you want
on.
me
Bring it
to,
up.
fucking
Yeah, bring it
present
up.
the
Bring it
tab to
up.
you? Yeah, I'll present the
Please.
tab to you. Here you go. Share screen, petition map. Share.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty fucking mental, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the petition map. We got someone in Ireland. Big up.
Is
No, I
what I
don't think
mean.
we have.
That's what did it tell you? Does it tell you the percentages? What are the colours? What's the key say?
I tell you what, mate. The East's doing all right. The East of England's doing all right. The Northwest is looking pretty good. All around sort of London and home counties kind of area, Essex, it's all looking pretty good. Fucking a little bit of Wales.
That's the whole of Essex lit up, isn't it? Is that Essex? That's
No one from Cornwall signed it yet, though. I'm pretty sure we've got a few people from Cornwall in our fucking chat. No one down the southwest of the country yet.
Well, yes. Well, this is going to be the format of the live streams for the foreseeable future, anyway.
God, look, there's got a real hot spot there. Hemel Hempstead's a real racist area. Real homophobic, racist, bigot area.
No, that's hilarious.
Look, fucking got a bit of Peckham as well. How many you got? 2. Okay.
105 signatures. Yeah, well, we need to get 100,000. Me mate looked it up.
The t-shirt off on.
I think we need 17,500 a month for 6 months to get 100,000.
They're worse than YouTube. You've got to get your watch hours up to be able to get your petition. God, imagine if we managed to get fucking some spastic like Lawrence Fox or someone that all the idiots would fucking do you know what I mean? Get
There ain't much chance if you're sitting there calling them spastics, is it?
Well, you know.
I know. Well, yeah, but
it's an affectionate term, isn't it?
So I mean, I'm gonna have to delete this stream.
The funny thing is, right? They get 100,000 signatures, and they'll be like, "Yeah, no," and then they just wouldn't do it, would they?
No, they have to do it. If it gets 100,000, it's on record. They have to have a debate about it in Commons.
Yeah, but is there any specification on how long the debate has to be?
No. It'll be 20 minutes. It'll be late at night. It'll be like 5 o'clock in the day. There'll be 4 people there. Yeah.
And there'll be like fucking Peter Tatchell just stands up and says why they shouldn't fucking do it.
Well, probably. Something along them lines. But you got to think there's that transgender, that transgender Northern fucking Labour person, isn't there? I can't remember his name. Do you know the one I mean? Janny for Labour, mate. He's about. Do you know what I mean? He'll be crying out as he's fucking lashing out, mate. Yeah, you can't do this though. Watching fucking a watched wall won't fucking dry. Watch paint don't dry. Whatever it is, mate. Do you know what I mean?
There we go.
Yeah, worst type of autism, mate. As I said that, I thought, is that a hate crime? Is this because we're
no, I don't think so. You know,
we're on no fucking terms, isn't we?
You can say certain things if you've got certain characteristics, can't you? So I guess it's all right for you to autism.
No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, does it?
I thought it did. You hide behind your protected class, don't you? Do you remember when Rev was doing that to you?
What?
Saying you hide behind your autism and all that.
Yeah, he's a twat and all, mate. He hides behind his depression, his bipolar and that. He just fucks
bipolar is
off,
a disorder for teenage girls, Rev. What are you on about?
What? But he don't use it as an excuse to sit on his arse in his gaff all day playing on a computer. He uses it as an excuse to sit on his arse all day driving lorry and playing on the phone. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe he's autistic too.
Well,
take certain types to sit and make videos online.
Let's face it, you got to be pretty fucking old these days not to have had any injections.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't.
We're getting to an age now where most people have had injections, mate.
Yeah, it's only if they got hippie parents or something that just or like.
That's what I'm saying.
Schizo. Like I was schizo anti-vax parent.
Well, we've got 131 signatures.
Cool. I thought we were watching paint dry.
134.
You're fucking terrible. You're just telling yourself that more than anything. You're Mr. Analytics, aren't you? You can't help it. If you get some analytics, you sit there. Oh, I got what's it's going up. Oh, dopamine. Oh. Drip, drip, drip.
Oh, Nick's always got the worst takes, man. Have you seen him? Have you seen him in the thing here? Let me get the thing up. Let me show. Oh, I dox everyone when I can't. Why can I show it to you without doxing everyone? Yeah, doxing's not good. I've got to take the stream down anyway because you're trying.
Yeah, but still don't fucking dox anyone on it anyway.
Why am I hearing that? Why can I hear that?
Why can you hear what?
Where am I hearing this from? I can hear this worst fucking autist in the world.
What, you can hear him playing from somewhere?
In my ear rolls, mate.
Okay, is he playing from Twitter or Telegram or fucking...
No, it's not into... Oh, here it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Where is this? Why is the live playing? 72 likes. Get rid of that. That was weird. Very strange goings on. So, I'm lost. Right.
So, yeah, there is a video coming to accompany the petition, but like it's not ready yet apparently. So that is coming somewhere down the line. Then when that comes out, try and get that shared about and that, because then we can get a bit more exposure to the petition.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be a few like these Facebook groups pick up onto it and things like that. Like,
yeah, I know there's a whole world of all that stuff going on Facebook, and I don't know any about it because I haven't had Facebook for like I don't know, over a decade. Yeah, but there's like loads of the sort of like I guess nationalist groups and that sort of thing. They seem to be on Facebook.
Where's that fucking thing? Where's that? Show me the map. Where's the map? More details. No.
Where's the map?
How did you find the map?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know, mate? I'm a ninja, aren't I?
Show me the map.
If you go show on the map, it shows you the map.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Got Mid Norfolk. We got 4 signatures now from there. Down in Dover, we got 3 signatures. It's funny, isn't it? There's certain places where you're getting the signatures from. Places that have seen a lot of fucking, should we say, social change in the past however many years.
Mid Norfolk has 4 signatures. Yeah, you can see all the signatures, mate. That's insane, mate. They are just tracking us on the next level.
This is the, like I said, this is typically nice. If they want to track anyone, they track anyone, whatever. Anyway, that geezer, the thing I went to the other day, I told you, they come and arrested the geezer who allegedly organised the protest, where they had all those migrants moving into that small town in Norfolk, and yeah, it never really sort of materialised into a protest. It was just fuckloads of lefties there, loads of socialist worker signs, refugees welcome here, and all that shit. Loads of people bust in from all over, not people that live there and that. So standard lefty protest thing. But yeah, if you literally even try to organise a protest against immigrants being moved into a hotel in a small town, they'll just come and nick you before the thing even starts. I've got the footage of them getting nicked in the pub. It's fucking mental.
Have you got some? Can we watch some now?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this then, please. Exclusive. World exclusive, boys. You see it here first.
Well, it's not exclusive because Sid already posted. There's pretty she standing next to me and she filmed the pretty much the same thing. So.
There you go. It's not exclusive. It's not exclusive. There you go.
So, like, what happened was the police come into the pub several times beforehand, like 2 of them, and like they kept like going to the toilet, and one would go in the toilet for like a minute or two, and the other one would just like stand outside, obviously sort of scoping everyone out. So I mean, they're probably just pretending to go to the toilet whilst scoping everyone out, and they did that like maybe 3 times, and then about 5, 6 of them all come in, and yeah, nick this geezer.
How comes I can't pin it? Fuck's sake.
I've shared my screen.
Oh, trippy.
Doing the old Inception.
Meta. No audio.
Is there no audio?
No, but that's dirty cunts, mate. You're sitting
yeah.
there having a spot of breakfast. Like, look at them. Fat cunts. All of them.
So they obviously like try to intimidate him and that, like, you know, like back him into like, you know, the corner and everything. They were going to nick him inside, and then obviously you won't hear, but they sort of look around and oh, should we go outside? And then they took him outside to tell him what he was getting nicked for, I assume. So is there no audio at all? I thought I clicked share system audio.
Nah, no audio. Oh yeah, back to what I was telling you about Nick when I about.
Oh yeah, it was his great take.
Oh, I need to plug the other. Yeah, I can just say it to you because I can read it without doxing. Yeah. So, I put the thing up, the petition, and straight away his retort was, "Where's the fucking group chat, man?
Where's the group chat?
Come on, man." Right. He said, anyone right wing should be calling for sodomy to be made illegal. Find me one good argument why Calvin Robinson should not be saying sodomy is a sin and should be made illegal. You can't prevent something from being promoted to children effectively if it's legal and celebrated. Don't go after homosexuality because people can't help who they're attracted to. Go after the normalisation of anal sex. Yeah, one sec. Hang on. I've got to do.
You gotta do what?
Sorry about that, chaps and Alex. Right, so he said, stop. He said, make being gay. Well, he said, make sodomy illegal. Yeah, buggery. Right, rather than because he thinks I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, so I said, don't go after the gays. Go after the act they commit. ? I said it's not about going after anything. It's about preventing the promotion of such ideas to children in schools. All right. And then he said, yes, it's like saying all Muslims are child groomers. You can't criminalise a group of people. You criminalise the act.
Yeah, but that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to criminalise the act of grooming the kids, basically, rather than
in schools. Yeah, in schools. In councils.
So,
like,
I don't understand what part of that you failed to get there.
Yeah, right. So it goes on. All sodomy is an issue that largely affects teenage girls these days. but it's been normalised through homosexuality. Remember, they always. Oh, yeah. He says, remember, they always use the homo to hide the sexual. Yeah. So with that, I said, stop being so anti-Semitic. Yeah. Yeah. I said, they promote being gay in schools. The things you are saying are not equivalent.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he sent me a private message that I ain't going to read on telly because it's private.
Yeah, people just keep having retarded takes on a bunch of things at the moment. I reckon Operation Confusion is melting people's fucking brains, mate.
Yeah, but we're fully involved in that, mate.
Of course we are. Of course we are. I guess we try and cut through a bit of the confusion to some degree, not take too much shit on face value. There are channels doing similar things.
I do feel like a right hypocrite though, saying I don't like the government and then asking for their help with a petition and that.
This is what I said initially. This is why I didn't want to make the video initially. This was literally my whole fucking thing. But
having said that, like, what else have we got at this stage to try and do anything about this? We know this is coming from. We know this is a top-down thing coming from above, like Europe and that. This is coming from the overlords and stuff. Yeah. So all we can do is try and portray some sort of illusion of like democracy and the vote and what it's worth, this, that, and the other. So you got to try and take advantage of that.
Yeah, but it's more to raise awareness than anything. We said, didn't we? We don't think it's probably going to go anywhere just because of the way the levers are constructed, because the Equality Act literally stops it, all of this sort of thing. However, it will hopefully create more discussion.
But you say the Equality Act stops it. You say the Equality Act stops it, but we got to tell everyone they've had this for a month. They've had this for over a month. Yeah, it's supposed to take. Yeah, it's supposed to take 10 days to give you a decision on your petition, and I've been ringing them for the last month and a half trying to find out what's been going on with this petition.
Ring. Hello, is that the Home Office? Yeah, can you please upgrade my watch list status again?
They
sake.
They said that it had to go off to the legal department because it was a bit sticky, like the stuff it was calling for.
Sticky. They go into a junior minister.
Words to that effect. Not exactly that, but words to that effect.
It was a complex case.
It's a complex case for complex needs, and it needed someone had to look over it. But this is the thing: someone had to look over it, and someone's given it the okay, mate. So now they're just trying to see where the people signing it from.
Well, yeah, we did say this, didn't we? We just said. We are walking right.
171 signatures. Well done, boys.
Yeah, well done, lads and lasses. That's fucking brilliant.
Well done. I mean, you can't ask for more than that, can you?
No, it seems like we're rocking in the free world. Hopefully, like, there's not like 150 signatures from Nate Higgers, like in random places.
We're getting a few from the north, mate. The north's at it.
The Hebrides, bruv. Orkney and Shetland. We've got a signature from Orkney and Shetland.
Massive.
If that's legit, then
that's massive. They don't like the nonce. They don't like the nonces up north, mate.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in the Hebrides you could probably just fucking toss them in the sea, couldn't you? If someone was a nonce up there, they probably don't do it, you know. Don't bother with the legal system.
Look, I think it's got to be on some sort of local group there, mate, in Hemel Hempstead.
Yeah, I mean that's the hot spot, isn't it? That's
where all the homophobes are at, but
the homophobe hotspot. Welcome to the live homophobe map. We find out the most homophobic areas of Britain.
It's not homophobic though, is it?
Welcome to base Britain. No, it's nothing. We're joking. Obviously, this is obviously the piss take. We shouldn't need to explain that. Like,
but this is the thing. It's all right for everyone that watches and that knows. But if someone just clicks on it and they think it's a joke, like, no, it's not a joke, mate. We've been doing this for quite a while. We have been like trying to shout about this stuff for quite a while. So.
Yeah, this is what I mean. People keep having annoying and shit takes. Like, I wish I never fucking got back on Twitter. I got on Twitter to like look at something you sent me or whatever, and then it's just like a selection of annoying takes. Like, AA has some fucking shit takes on stuff, mate. He was like, trans isn't that big of an issue or whatever. And I was like, fucking, all right, mate. say it to people whose lives have actually been affected by it. Say it to the kids who've got their genitals mutilated by fucking systemic fucking nonsense. Like it's just fucking mental because people can't extrapolate why it's bad because it subverts reality and it causes like fucking real unnecessary suffering and division. Exacerbates mental health issues in kids.
I think it's more than that though. It's more sinister than that. Or yeah, it's exactly as you
Destroy
say.
the nuclear family unit.
Yeah, no. It's like you're saying about the kids and fucking them up and that. But I'm saying they're targeting. I reckon they're targeting the special needs 100%.
Well, yeah, that's the reason I've seen a lot of stats from like fairly reputable sources about like how many kids who identify as like trans or fucking non-binary or whatever are on the autistic spectrum. I don't think it's a coincidence, is it?
Oh no. But there's a definite generational thing. They've definitely made a move in this generation, mate.
Yeah, I mean none of this shit existed back when, did it? It was it was a slow progression of like activists lobbying to get certain things, removed as like psychiatric disorders, and then from there like pushing for various like rights, worming their way into like the gay community basically, and
How can Nick read an attack on the gay community from that petition, man? What is he on about?
I think if kids are gay, they're gonna fucking be gay themselves, aren't they? Like, why do they need to be fucking like groomed into that shit? Even if you're gonna go for the most moderate perspective possible here, yeah. Like, if kids are just if you become gay naturally, if that's a natural thing, supposedly taking that as a starting point, yeah, right, then fucking why do they need to be told about it? Why do they need? It's like the representation thing. It's like I just think it's a total. It's just a Trojan horse at this stage. It's pretty transparent, isn't it? Really. And the internet is a major driver behind the whole thing. Like even if you took the shit out of schools, you'd still have like all the fucking Discord grooming and stuff, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this is a thing as well. Like the culture now it's gone back to like, remember how MSN was? You used to come home from school and you used to go on MSN and shit.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a bit like that, and it's a bit more noncy. Like, well, it's a lot more noncy. Well, I don't know. Was it noncy? Yeah, it was pretty noncy before. It's always noncy. The internet's bad. They need to just shut it down. Oy vey.
Yeah, I mean this is the whole fucking thing, isn't it? It's that double-edged sword. It's not like it's like, oh, drinking all the time is bad, but you just don't give alcohol to your kids, do you? Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, this is exactly it.
A major part of the problem is like parents' authority being subverted because obviously they want to
The system, man. The system needs to be the mother, man.
Yeah, it's bullshit, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. Subservience to the state. We knew this fucking shit eons ago. Anarcho-primitivism is the only way forward. How about anarcho-traditionalism?
Klaus Schwab and his lot. Yeah, Klaus Schwab and his lot are the descendants of Nazis and have royally fucked us. England has been done from within this time. Well, takes on that, hot take on that current thing, Alex? On that current comment?
Yeah, I mean, I have heard this. I don't know. I've never looked into it. I just don't. Was it?
No, I think it's real from the photos that I've seen of it. Like, I think
he looks like he'd be working in the fucking,
he looks legit,
he's a unit
mate.
raising Jewish toddlers, doesn't he, or something?
No, but this is the thing. Them high-ranking ones were all Jewish, mate. It's all meta. It's double meta,
One thing
mate.
that exactly. One thing I want to say is that like just seeing the current state of propaganda, and the way that everything works. Have you seen like it was the 40 dead babies? Have you seen the one about like they cooked a baby in an oven?
Bruv,
Have you seen that? They
don't.
just keep ramping it up, don't they? We were joking about this about how ridiculous they can make all these things.
Babies and bayonets, wanking machines.
Yeah, and so then you go back and you're just like, people have been saying various things for a long time about various things, but I mean, you just wonder how much of everything is propaganda. Even back then, you assume that quite a lot of it, because it's probably easier to just tell people whatever without evidence. Then, as long as an authority was telling it, we had a higher trust society, didn't we? It was easier. That's how they got their foot in the door.
This is the issue.
It all so hard.
This is the issue. We don't have that anymore.
No,
there is no high trust society anymore. They fucked it. They've sold it out. They sold us out. They sold the country out. And I think this is all to remain on the face of it, the monarchy, mate. I think that's what this comes down to. I think from if you look into history and you see how the nobility married into the monarchies and things like this, and they mixed their blood and shit, and then everyone started thinking they were descendants of David. Oh, it went mental. Oh, it went mental. British Israelis, mate. Fuck. Yeah, but anyway.
So, do you think the protests at the moment are like? Do you think they are bringing things to some sort of head, some sort of juncture again? Because obviously, people are sort of, seeing a lot of stuff that's happening at these protests, and a lot of people don't seem particularly happy about it. And I've seen people being a lot more sort of open with certain opinions about whether or not, we should have mass immigration. When it didn't seem like a year or two ago the same temperature for the conversation. Do you know what I mean?
No, I definitely think I hope, I live in hope that the public is slowly but surely beginning to wake up. But it's not the question of are they waking up, or has the window moved to such an extent that we can have open discourse on these things? Is it too little, too late? Do you know what I mean? Is it too late to be having these conversations and then forming some sort of rational place to sort of maneuver through it, sort of pragmatically, so to speak?
You can't. You can't. I don't think you can never really take the position that it's too late, can you? It doesn't really matter what.
Well, no. Yeah, no, I know. But I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it as a defeatist or even half emptyist. I'm saying it as a realisticist, and knowing these motherfuckers have got these red heifers round the corner.
Yeah, but that's just not
temple.
I just don't think. I mean, fuck. Is it the end of the West? It's looked like the West's been on a bit of a fucking downward spiral for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's getting real fucking bad, though.
It's controlled, it's managed. We know this shit because we look on fucking things like the UN Sustainable Development Goals on their website, and it tells us that they're fucking managing like mass migration from, the developing world or whatever into Western countries, and they're trying to do it. It's all part of the fucking whatever their mental agenda is.
Yeah, social. What's it? Environmental governance, mate.
There's a whole lot of fucking buzzwords. They just change the buzzwords all the time. All it really comes down to is power, isn't it? And it's these fucking power structures again. They've got the reins, and now they're just riding roughshod. They've done it with like every pretty much institution that we had in Britain, haven't they? They've done it probably to varying extents all over the Western world. Like it does look pretty shitty. I know I've seen various suggestions on what people think we should do.
Some people think that there's a what's it called? What do they call it when the poles shift? I can't remember the technical term. But anyway, some people think the poles are shifting and Africa's about to get all nice and plush.
Why would it? It's equatorial. It would be in the same place, wouldn't it?
Well, Africa's a big place. I mean, the middle of it.
If the poles flip, I mean, fucking. It'd just be the same, but
I don't
the
know.
temperature reversed, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
It's
But
like
I don't know.
middle's
I don't
still
know.
equatorial, and then the north would just reverse for the south.
But is it though? Is it? Is it though? Because you don't know what shape the Earth
We would
is
just go to like New
realistically.
Zealand to fucking territory, wouldn't we? And then we'd just be the same as New Zealand, which is pretty much the same as here. I just, I don't know. I don't believe all this pole flip shit because,
I know. This is why I bring it up.
yeah, I don't know. It seems to be one of those ones that's. How the fuck would anyone know? Do you know what I mean?
I presume there's a way of measuring it. What do they measure though? Imaginary fucking sine waves.
No, I have looked into the pole flip stuff a bit. I mean, fucking hell, it's not not for a long time.
Is it anything to do with the shoot? Is it? Is it to do with Schumann resonance? There's got to be some schizo in the chat that knows about this. We just need to put politicians in their place again. Amen. We've done it. Been done before. We'll do. Oh, it's gone. Is it? Been done before. Will be done again. It's always the English freemen that. What's it say? Page. What's that word say?
The Schumann resonance is that that note that makes you shit yourself.
That's not what it means, is it?
No.
You can't. No passengers allowed at the polls.
We're going to charter a correct political expedition to the North Pole.
We are?
Yeah. Yeah, after you and Alan on the dinghies went so well.
Yeah, right. Where is Alan, actually?
Where is Alan? I don't know.
Mate.
Have you messaged him?
Yeah, I sent him a message ages ago, mate, and he's just nowhere to be seen. Oh, he sent me a voice note.
I didn't get no links. You're going live, mate. I didn't get no links off you, and plus this video is just fucking uploading, mate. It's taking a fucking piss.
What are you saying then? Are you coming on the live or not? I have sent it to you on Messenger and Telegram. Would you like it on here as well? See if he wants to come on.
Yeah, there's screaming dabs in London every weekend, but there's been more than usual the past couple of weekends.
What's that? Sorry, say that again.
Just replying to Nobby saying that there was a load of screaming dabs over the weekend in London. I said they're there all the time. There's just more the past few weekends. Did you see that copper get hit on the head with the megaphone?
Yeah, I did. The geezer's doing 6 months in jail for it, apparently.
I know, I saw that as well. They went in hard on him, didn't they, mate? They went in
Not
hard.
really, not
They went in
really,
hard. The funny thing was that copper did proper inflame the situation and was really aggressive. You know.
Of course.
Unfortunately, that poor Muslim man was autistic. In his language, he was shouting, "I'm autistic! What are you doing? What are you doing? Inshallah, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm autistic."
No, but that's a different thing. I don't really get up in the front of it like that, fucking, when it's all weapons drawn and that, and then start shouting about being autistic. That's a different thing. That's when they're trying to wind me up, and they're fucking winding me up. I'm saying, no, this is not fair, mate. You're winding me up. Basically. Oh, Alan reposted the tweet though. That's well done, Alan. Because that might have got a few signatures.
Good on him.
We need to get it somewhere where people keep seeing it though, because it's the thing with these social media. This is what I mean. It's gonna have to keep being done. I'm gonna have to just.
It's gonna be a sustained effort, mate. It's gonna have to be a sustained effort.
I'm just gonna have to go live every night saying, please sign the petition. We need 17,500 a month to get 100,000 signatures.
Yeah.
How many do you think we can get realistically?
I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. 'Cause like I
How
said,
many
it depends
people
on
do
if
you
someone
see?
popular shares it, doesn't it? If that sort of thing. If
Yeah,
Paul
you got to
Joseph
stop. You got
Watson
to stop.
fucking shares you, watches your shit, he subs you, isn't it? Like fucking, if he shared it, say on Twitter or whatever the fuck or something, then you know,
Yeah, right.
it just depends on. That's what it all comes down to now, isn't it? Really? Visibility.
Oh,
192 signatures.
yeah.
That's good going.
You think that's good going?
Well, considering you literally just started it pretty much.
Yeah. If we need 17,500 a month. Yeah, let me divide that by 30. $17,500 divided by 30 equals. We need 583 a day. We need 583 signatures a day, boys.
Okay, well that's not actually too bad, is it? If we imagine if people actually did like a fucking community drive, went out and like got people to sign the thing in the street. If you got,
That's
you should
what I
do that
might
as a
start
video.
doing.
Yeah,
I
do it
might
as a
start
video,
doing
man. Do it
that.
live. Do it live.
I was thinking about getting a stall and setting up in the town centre, and like just trying to get people to sign the petition live.
And if the police come and say anything, you say, "Well, look, the government's approved this petition. This is a government mandated petition."
Oh,
Harpy, they've already got
stickers
your
with
data.
QR code on.
Use your
Stickers with a
phone.
QR code that takes you to the fucking you
Yeah.
to the petition. That's what we need.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing. Yeah.
good shout, Roy. Good shout.
Yeah,
Billboard. We need a billboard.
Need a flyer with
I
a
need to
link
get a
to share
projector. I need to get one of them laser projectors and put it on the House of Commons.
I think that might be a little bit ambitious, but
Do you think? Rent one.
they'll probably be putting an Israel fucking projection up, and you end up committing a hate crime by accident.
Probably, no, my luck. LCD screen vans is probably a bit much, Roy. We're not the left. We haven't got unlimited resources.
How about if we put it on the side of a bus?
Side of a bus.
Yeah, like Brexit.
Yeah, I mean,
It worked last time.
get one of them. Get one of them tranny fucking taxis.
Hot air balloon. Holy fucking shit.
How many of them are we gonna get?
You in the hot air balloon. Like, you fucking would never go in a hot air balloon.
Wish I never put my sig on the sog now. One laments.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, if you post on, if you come on this chat regularly, you're probably on the watch list anyway. But a lot of you are on worse channels. A lot of you, I see you around.
199 signatures.
Go on, Millwall, Roy. You probably get a few there.
Let's have a look. See if we got any in Millwall.
My cousin's husband is
Beckenham. We got
at Millwall.
Campbell and Peckham. We got a couple of ciggies, mate.
77th watch list is just a fucking list of hentai that they plan to watch.
Hentai, mate. Hammersmith, we got a couple of ciggies. Let's see if Patrick signed it. Mid Sussex Conservative, one signature. Horsham.
Yeah, Jim, can they go on the website?
Go on the website. I was actually in the
website.
I was in the process of sorting that out. I needed.
Nice.
I was waiting for someone to give me a bit of help with that, like how to sort of put that on there, make it look all right. What to do?
Yeah.
Any ideas?
What? How? Just put a new section on there for the petition. I put it on a splash on the front page actually.
splash on the front page.
Yeah, just have a nice like little banner or something at the sort of front and center when you go on there, like with some stuff that draws the eye to it and makes people click on it. Because it's only going to be running for a limited time. You can just take it off once it's done. But
Yes. Only got 6 months on it.
it does make sense for people to just have it front and center when you go on the website, because then the website's serving a real purpose, isn't it?
Really, this whole thing needs to be read, mate. This whole fucking map needs to be read.
Well, next time we stream about this, we'll have a little look at the map, and we'll get a little bit of friendly competition going between the counties. Who is the most homophobic, or where is the most homophobic county in the whole of the UK? So far, the Hemel Hempstead ward is currently winning by quite some way, with 20 signatures.
20 ciggies from Hemel Hempstead, mate.
To be fair, Norfolk is actually second in line with 4 signatures. Good on you, fucking boys. Good on you, old boys.
Big up Norfolk.
Yeah, we'll have a little look next time. We'll see how it's doing.
What is Alan doing, mate? Is he not coming on?
Has Alan been up Scampton?
I think he's been somewhere.
No, as this tweet's not showing up, but it's loading, but I can't get on it to delete the cunt to stop my internet from not working, because I've got my other phone on. I've got Messenger on, but no green lights are on because it's not loading fuck all in, because apparently this tweet that I can't fucking look at because it won't come on my screen. I can't delete it because it won't come on my screen, but it's not fucking uploading. Oh.
So you coming on then or not? Have you got the link? Is the question. I just looked at saying, mate. 30 cunt. Now, I don't know what Alan's up to. He's fucking crying about some sort of oh shit, that's just reminded me actually. Some tweet that wouldn't work. A tweet that won't work, apparently.
Well.
Oh, mate, I'm sweating. What are you clicking at? What are you looking at?
Sorry, I'm just fucking zoning out. I'm tired. I'm putting the fucking bed soon. I was just looking at Gaza live, just seeing if anything's popping off there.
What else has happened in the news recently?
Other than Israel, nothing. Everything's about Israel, and nothing actually happens at all.
Has anything,
every day, nothing happens at all.
Has anything happened in Ukraine? In the Ukraine, what's happened?
Ukraine doesn't exist anymore. Ukraine ceased to exist as soon as Palestine and Israel went at it.
Alan's been out with Yorkshire Rose. I knew he'd been somewhere.
Yemen declared war on Israel, did they?
No.
I did. No, but like, I mean, if this is what I said before about if there was a pylon, Israel would be pretty fucked, wouldn't they? If there was a Muslim pylon.
Yeah, but you know what that means, though. It just means the Yanks would get involved in that fucking Zog government would try and send.
Yeah, but who's going to go? Again, we've talked about
whoever the fuck works for the army, bruv.
Diversity hires and mentally ill Zoomers with Xbox controllers.
Oh. I don't
So
think
okay,
it's
cool.
quite that
Let them
simple.
go. Let them go.
I think there's still some Fusiliers, mate, that get slung out there, and some fucking infantry and the rest of it, mate.
Well,
I'll
I
just be
don't know, I don't-
getting shot and blown up by fucking manless drones and shit, mate. That's what's going to be happening. I don't know.
no one's
It's mental. You hear them bombs getting dropped in Gaza and that. You've heard them bombs getting dropped, have you?
Well, the big J dam things coming in and stuff.
Oh, mate, the bunker fucking
Yeah, that's those
smashes,
J
bro.
dams, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sound pretty nuts.
Imagine
Like,
being a
boom, direct
fucking
hit, hospital.
child. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Imagine being a child though and growing up, and then all you can hear is this fucking sound. Next thing you know, everyone's dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. It's not good for humans. But on the plus side, anti-Semitism is back on the menu, boys.
It's not the plus side though, is it? This
I'm
is what I
joking.
mean.
I'm joking, obviously. Yeah.
So this is a big issue. Like all these buds should not be fucking screaming about Antifada and fucking jihad and that. That's proper naughty, mate. You can't go somewhere and be like, right. And this is the thing. Like this Sharia shit is a problem. Obviously, have you seen? There you go. There's something that's happening in the news. Have you seen the Islamic Brotherhood fucking political group?
Whereabouts?
The electoral commission have just
Hmm.
okayed the Muslim Brotherhood or whatever they're called.
Yeah, well, this was a political inevitability, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, let people into the country to the point where they reach a majority or enough of a majority to institute a political party because of the ridiculous and lax laws that we have regarding all of this shit. We just let people import supporters of their potential political party until they have enough support to fucking take over. It's like such an obvious inevitability, isn't it? Just from like a fucking game theory perspective. So, oh, rich Western country, move lots of people there, take over. Basically, colonisation, isn't it? Really.
Through the back door.
I remember people fucking saying, "Oh, I remember people saying about like, oh, one day we're gonna have Sharia here," like, and that was like, fucking, I'm talking like early or mid noughties or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's quite a long time ago.
They rejected it. We've seen it. We're getting a couple of people saying they rejected it.
Well, I'm sure they'll have another crack. It's not like
Interesting, though. Interesting.
There's just so much mental sentiment at the moment, isn't there? Operation Confusion is doing a number on people.
That's the hype, mate. This is what it says as well. But this is what I mean. There's so much of this stuff that's all written down in the Bible, prophetic stuff for people to take acknowledgement of and be like, well, that's the truth. That's happening. I need to give some fucking credit where credit's due. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you could remember any of the bits from the Bible, then you'd be able to tell us.
I have got a list. Somewhere of all the prophetic stuff that is happening.
The Bible, a shortened edition. The Bible, fucking Boogaloo edition.
You only got to remember the important bits, haven't you? Right, anyway, on that note, I'm going to fucking get off, I reckon.
Yeah, cool, mate.
Well, thanks for coming on and helping spread the awareness, Alex.
Spread the good word anytime. Spread the good word. Yeah, if you can share the thing on like other platforms like Facebook and crap like that, that would be cool if people are able to do that.
That'd be fantastic. Fandibidozy. Everyone, please share the.
Thank you, everyone who has signed it so far as well, because we are off to a pretty good start by the looks of things.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, if we could keep it going, that'd be brilliant.
Petition
Link
link
raid.
Good idea. Good idea. What we got? Gaza real time HD. It's 1,230 watching, but you've got to be subbed to actually to chat on there. I think.
So that, mate.
It's a bit of a kibosh on the immediate raid. The Sun, they obviously are not going to have chat going because
They're the Sun.
The Sun.
Everyone's saying signed. I appreciate everyone signing it, but can we share it as well, though, people? This is the thing. We need to share it. Thank you, Maria. It is great signing it, but we need to spread that stuff about.
Who the fuck's Paddy Conroy? This lad with the eye patch. Oh, his chat's disabled. Fuck him. He's got 600 people watching.
What's he up to, the weirdo?
Don't know. He's talking of an eye patch. Well, I don't know if anyone's got any ideas in chat. Anyone who wants to, anyone live.
Let me have a look. Excuse me.
Yeah, it has
Piers
to be.
Morgan's live. Has he got?
Petition.
Has he got? They got chat off.
He's
Chat
never
off,
going to have
obviously.
chat on, is he? He's never going to have
12,000 people in there, though.
You would never be able to moderate the chain letter spam that he would get.
Chain letters, mate. You know what they spell.
Billy Blue.
Billy
Blue has 234 watching. He's exploring London, walking through Chinatown. It looks like right now.
Here's the link then.
I'll drop you. Shall I drop it in just the main chat?
No, I can't click on it from there.
I'll give it to you from in the back chat.
In the back chat.
People in his chat telling him to go into a strip club.
Is he Yank?
Is he? I haven't listened to his voice. Got muted. Yeah.
Only recently did it start to go high end with places. That's how Pattaya will be. It'll be like the cheap casino place for like Indians and Russians and Chinese. The down market budget place. I don't know if they would actually build this stuff in Pattaya, but why not? You know, it's close to Bangkok. They got 2 airports. It's already a huge tourism infrastructure.
Petition link, are they in?
What did you say?
In other people's chats.
What? Can't put a petition link in.
Well, yeah, you can't put links in other people's chats.
Started streaming 11 hours ago, bro.
Whoa, that's hardcore, isn't it?
11 hours, rude boy.
You thought you were hardcore, mate.
How? There's no way this jigger's been alive that long. He has. He actually has. He loves London, boy. He's like, I'm just gonna go live all day. Billy Blue. Fucking lunatic. He's had a haircut and everything today, bruv. What a fucking nutter. What a fucking nutcase, mate. Who is this cunt? Where'd you find him?
I just found him on the random live tab on YouTube.
Is he doing an IRL thing?
I have no idea. I just literally just clicked on him a second ago. I was looking for people who are live now, random fucking people that I'm not subscribed to, that never been on before.
Yeah, you can't post links.
New page.
You can't post links, can you?
No, that's what I said. You can't post links unless you're a spammer.
What an absolute fruitcake, mate. What is he up to? He's like backpacking in London.
Seems that way. They must have some power pack setup going on, mustn't they?
I've got a new power pack coming. I've
Cakes
got
on
a
the
beast
corner.
coming, mate. You wanna see it?
A beast. The thing is, they always fucking break.
Here's pure Jim.
Don't want to break. I blew one up the other day.
Yeah.
I plugged it into itself whilst it was on.
Oh, well, and it didn't have like protection for that.
Oh yeah.
My favorite pizza is Francisco chicken and walnut.
But it weren't working straight away after, that's for sure. What is this nut doing now?
If they allow the market to just do that with gambling, there would just be like casinos on every street corner. It'd be like, the thing is, when you see like, oh, Wynn's opening a casino in like Japan or Singapore.
Oh, the entirety of London is
like
just chicken shops.
high end. You know, they basically just, they don't want a lot of gambling in their country, so they let like one big operator.
What's going on about Vegas still,
It's
man?
not for the mass market.
Goes to London,
Las Vegas
talks
was for the
incessantly
mass
about
market.
Vegas. Welcome to the mind of
That's
America.
Thailand's opportunity. They could be the mass
Perpetual
market
Yankoid.
with just all kinds of stuff going on. Not just like have, you know, some billionaire open up one casino. But they might go that route. If they go that route, that'd be a missed opportunity. They need to just have a
Oh yeah,
free-for-all,
didn't even
you know?
bring up the COVID inquiry. Do you know
Let
why?
the customers figure out who's
Fucking joke,
cheating.
mate.
Those casinos will
Oh,
lose
I said
customers
this,
and
didn't I?
the
About
good
how the way
casinos
that
will
they're
rise
going to
to the top.
frame it. It's total fucking
Yeah.
bollocks. We knew it. The whole framing is
You
just.
got the internet. You
Oh
got the,
yeah, we didn't
Right, it's
react
done.
hard enough, and we need the WHO to tell us what to do next time.
Yeah, right.
It's like, how the fuck did they? Well, of course we know how they framed it like that because that's the entire remit of the thing is to effectively double down on all the shit they did and try and blame it on Boris Johnson and shit for not locking down hard enough and shit.
Right, look,
But
we've still got 199 signatures, mate. It looks like it's slowed right down. Huh? Is it 216? 280?
yeah, your one's not updating, Craig.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
218, mate.
All right, yeah, well, there you go.
It's
It
still
looks
going
like
up. Stop! Don't power out about this. You can't watch paint dry, can you?
All right, well,
Praying
yeah.
out all night watching it.
I've given all the schizos something to do for the foreseeable, though. There you go, boys. Can keep track on that. Will it into existence if you so.
Oh, yeah, let's see what if we can the
you
correct
so
not
believe.
political community can achieve here. The special needs community.
Affecting real change, tangible change. Well,
Well, we'll see. Yeah, hopefully, at least putting a little bit of a smile.
yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
Show the map before we go. Okay, we're going to show the map before we go, shall we?
Yeah, I got it here.
You got it. It's bringing up the map.
We've got one in Orkney, Shetland. One in Skye and Lochaber. West Aberdeen, Shear and Cardine. Kilmarnock. Glasgow East. Edinburgh West. Edinburgh Southwest.
Dumfries and
Dumfriesshire.
Galloway. Okay, Dumfries and Galloway, very nice. I went there a couple of years ago.
We've got quite a few sweaties. Big up the sweaties, mate. All out here. I knew we had a few. Sweaties that watched the show. Big up all the boys. Bladen, Washington, and Sunderland West. Apparently, is it?
Rust has no idea what it's about, mate. There is a video coming, Rust. It's
in production.
It's in production, but it's to basically stop the promotion of homosexual and gender non-conforming stuff to kids in schools. So stop
The
promoting
thing with the
it.
video is that I had this whole marketing idea before before the petition actually happened. I had the marketing idea of framing it like we want to reenact Section 28, but they changed the petition. They weren't willing to accept it the way in which it stood, so that they wanted a redraft. So, with that being said, I'm not sure that the video, because it's quite centered around Section 28, and I'm not sure if it needs to be so focal on that, rather than
I mean,
just...
didn't the original petition reference Section 28 in the petition? Does it still reference
Yeah, it
Section
does.
28 in that?
It still does. It still does reference it. It says about what it was for. So maybe it does. I don't know, but I've had a lot of stuff to do. I've got this college work and the rest of it. I've got all these projects. I've got this young lad to fuck about with, and
That didn't sound
got...
good. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The lefties are clipping it furiously.
Oh mate, quick, delete the stream. No, but do you know what I mean? I've got all these different projects going on, and the rest of it, and it's hard for me to keep up with everything.
I know how you feel, mate. I know how you feel.
But yeah, on that note, boys, thanks for everyone that's helped. Thanks for everyone that's signed and shared and the rest of it. And I'm sorry that it's going to be like, well, I'm going to be shilling the old petition for the foreseeable, because I think we need to get 100,000 subscribers. Well, not 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 fucking...
Oh, look, he's fucking up, but we know he's a nonce and he's all about the subscribers now. He's a grifting nonce. Jim's a grifting nonce.
Signatures. We need 100,000 signatures so we can get them debating it, even if there is only 4 people in there, just so we can have some sort of conversation about this. Because people, we do live streams. There'll be a few hundred people in there, and people feel like we're not the minority, we are the majority, but we're just all sat at home. So if we are all just sat at home, can we all just sign it and get the government actually fucking talking about it, basically?
Yeah, I think getting it out to people who don't watch the sort of things, don't go on the channels, people who are just normal people, if people can actually share it with like fucking friends and family and people who would actually agree with this sort of thing in real life, then that would be pretty fantastic, I think.
Absolutely fantastic. Right, so on that bombshell, thank you, Alex. Thank you, chat.
Oh, mate. Have a good one, chat.
See you later, boys. Right, that's...